Good morning, friends. It is around 6 o'clock in the morning here on the Southern Homestead, and today's the day. We've been waiting 8 weeks for this day. It's chicken processing day.
Oh, it's a wondrous life, living off the land, what God has provided. Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
Here's our chicken tractor right here behind me, and these birds have been out on pasture since their second week being here. We move them every day to fresh grass, and they started here kind of near my car, and then worked their way all the way around this bay of trees here, and then ended up right here. And that was about 2 months of moving them every day. From the sound of it, we have at least one rooster in the bunch. He's learning to crow. He's actually responding to our other rooster from our laying hens, and they've been crowing back and forth this morning. Honestly, when they're learning to crow, it's hilarious. Okay, we have two roosters. It sounds like they have a kazoo stuck in their throat. We actually stopped their food early yesterday morning so that we would have less mess to deal with during the processing. We have our setup ready to go. We're going to use the inside of our barn, which is on a concrete slab. And we have several hoses hooked up, along with our scalder and plucker and a workstation for eviscerating the chicken. And then we also have our killing cones set up just outside that area. So today's going to be quite the adventure, and I'm happy that you're following along. Maybe you'll pick up a few tips. But be advised, this is our first time raising and processing our own meat birds. We usually just pick them up from the butcher, but not this year.
How God intended, life on the homestead recommended. When the going gets tough and you're done pretending, life on the homestead recommended. There are no more 9 to 5 when you're living between the pines. No more struggling to get by when you're living in God's light. Whoa, that's the homestead life.
Well, the sun is coming up. Just a little update on our setup. We have moved the scalder and plucker right to the outside of the barn. We've laid down a piece of Visqueen to catch the feathers for easier cleanup. We are just about ready to get started. The water is heating up, and we are at about 103 right now, so we have just a few more minutes. The ideal temperature is somewhere around 150, and then we'll be ready to go.
Whoa, no more 9 to 5 when you're living between the pines. No more struggling to get by when you're living in God's light. Whoa, that's the homestead life. No more 9 to 5 when you're living between the pines. No more struggling to get by when you're living in God's light.
While Michael and William finish getting everything set up for the chicken processing, I'm gonna pop into the chicken coop where my layers are, and I need to change out their bedding. today it's all about the chickens. So it's time to clean out the chickens' bedding. If you've been around my channel for a while, you know that we support a company called Grubterra. And it is an American company, and they supply treats and food for livestock. We'd like to thank Grubterra for partnering with us on this video today. As always, we have a few hens that are on nest of eggs. They have gone broody on us. Typically what we do is we let them have one egg, we mark it really well, and then we remove all the other eggs. So this morning, I am not gonna clean their bedding out, but I'll clean the empty ones out. And once they get up later to go out and eat, then I'll catch theirs. Grubterra sent us this product. It's a Coop Refresher. And what I love about this product, it is all natural. There's no harmful chemicals or preservatives or anything like that in this product. It comes in 2 different scents, and we have the mint scent, which I absolutely love mint. If you've followed us for any amount of time through gardening season, you know that I have an herb bed that is just loaded with mint. So I was really excited to get this product from Grubterra. Now, I've been using it for several weeks now in the chicken bedding, and I have to say I'm very impressed. I have found that several weeks into using the Coop Refresh in the nesting boxes that I can still smell the mint. So it's definitely working. It's helping to control the odors from the chickens. So what they use is a product called vermiculite, which if you do any kind of gardening, you are familiar with vermiculite. It's found in potting soil. And they have this coating on it that makes it hydrophobic, meaning it's gonna repel moisture. Also, what's great about this product is it has a slow-acting extended release. That means that your bedding is gonna smell good weeks after you apply the product. I'm just gonna sprinkle some in each nesting box. And that's it, that's all there is to it. And I really have to say, I'm impressed with this product several weeks later, and I could still smell the mint. There is a special discount for the Southern Homestead viewers, and I'll be sure and link it down below for you and probably put it up on the screen. You just go to grubterra.com and use the code Southern Homestead 20, and you'll get 20% off your first order.
Making our way how God intended. Life on the homestead recommended. When the going gets tough and you're done pretending. Life on the homestead.
We process a lot of deer and smaller animals, but never chickens on our own, so we're gonna try it out. We know how we fed them. We know that there's no chemicals in these. It's not from the store, so we're gonna do it our way and practice. I think by the time we're through 4 or 6 of them will be pros. We have 20 to do today.
That's the homestead life. Living the best life among the trees. Life on the homestead, oh so free. Roaming the land that we created. Life on the homestead, finally made it. We're living the life we dreamed of, full of life and full of love. Whoa, no more 9 to 5 when you're living between the pines. No more struggling to get by when you're living in God's light. Whoa, That's the homestead life. No more 9 to 5 when you're living between the pines. No more struggling to get by when you're living in God's light. Whoa, that's the homestead life. Whoa, that's the homestead life. Living the best life.
Okay, here we go. We've already done 2, so this is number 3 and 4. William's helping me here. And these are Cornish cross. They're about 9 weeks old. They're pretty heavy. I'm saying 7 pounds, maybe 8.
So I just wanted to introduce you all to our farm helper. This is William, and he helps us out when we're traveling out of town. And his lifelong dream is to be a farmer, right?
Almost wore my overalls today.
Right.
Almost wore them today.
Right. So he is helping us out today. He's going to take home a few birds for his freezer, and then I think you're bringing the gizzards home to your dad.
Yes.
Okay.
He actually likes gizzards. I'm not really a big fan.
Yeah, me either. But hey, if Dad likes them, let's just bring them to Dad, right?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, good deal.
Hey, my name's Will. I've been a family friend of Miss Tammy. She's known me ever since I was little. Used to go to church together and whatnot. And, you know, I'm that guy who they call upon anytime they're out of town to help them, you know, look after the animals. And it's something that I thoroughly enjoy. I didn't grow up doing any of this. It's something that I just kind of fell into, and I actually do like it. I love doing hard work. I love being around animals, and it's very, very fun for me, and it's very fulfilling. I can see why ranchers and farmers love doing this. I don't think it's doing it for the money. Yes, that is nice, but at the same time, there's just something about this that's just, it's very fulfilling. You feel very proud of doing an honest day's work at the end of the day. It's amazing. It's just awesome.
Well, we're down to our last 2 birds. Michael and William are back there in the chicken tractor, and they're gathering them up now. We'll finish processing these 2, throw them in the ice water bath, and then we're ready to part out the majority of the chickens. We're going to keep several whole, but the rest we're going to part out.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing on this ground we tread at the Refresher-Grubterra Homestead. The Refresher-Grubterra Homestead. Land of the free and home of the brave. Nature, God, and country, it's the only way. He's given us more than we need to survive. On this little speck of dirt, we thrive. Oh, it's a wondrous life, living off the land.
Well, everybody, we are finally finished processing our meat birds. We started probably close to 10 o'clock this morning and got finished around 5 o'clock. Not too bad for only really 2 of us doing the processing and everything. One of us had to film. Anyway, I'm glad that's over. The freezer is stocked full of chicken, enough to last Michael and I probably a full year, since there's just the 2 of us here. I guess I better go help them clean up. Thanks for watching, friends, and we'll see you next time.